Several senior vacancies at the Guyana Elections Commission include that of the Chief Accountant, Chief Elections Officer, Deputy Chief Elections Officer, Legal Officer, Research Officer, and Logistics Manager. According to GECOM Commissioner Bibi Shadiq, who spoke to the newsroom by telephone on Wednesday, the 7-member commission is yet to receive the draft advertisements for these posts. The Human Resource Manager had reportedly been asked to include details from the job descriptions in those advertisements, but weeks later that is still to be done.
What we had asked for and haven't received yet is what they sent to us was the advertisements that were put on the formal occasion for some of these people. We said we don't want that. We want you to look at the job descriptions there and to craft the advertisement in a way to include, some of these things and let it come to council. We need to approve because we have the job descriptions too. So we will amend or do whatever and so you can send it to staff about. We have to move to appoint people.
The newsroom understands that in the absence of a chief accounting officer, the Ministry of Finance was approached by GECOM to address serious financial issues within the electoral body. The situation has become so troubling that simple purchases under $100,000 cannot be made because there is no one to authorize it, the newsroom was informed. Checks cannot be signed because those signatories are no longer in staff and there is no replacement. In addition, sub-offices of GECOM have had their services disconnected. Shadiq pointed to a more serious situation where the landlords to several office buildings being rented by GECOM have not been paid since January 2021. Some of those buildings have been rented by GECOM for more than 20 years.
So right now, all the offices we rent, those properties, have not been paid any rent since January of this year.
Interesting.
So there are lots of things that are hanging in the balance, and not only because we don't have a CEO, because there are other things that impinge. So I'm hoping that a meeting with the Ministry of Finance officers, whoever, will help to solve some of these things.
Last week, Commissioner says Gunraj also lamented the need to fill these vacancies soon, contending that the work of GECOM is being crippled. Gunraj explained that the process of hiring suitable candidates to fill the integral positions involves a public advertisement along with a stringent vetting process before anyone can be considered. Gunraj noted that the CEO's position is critical and is the one that needs to be filled immediately, as the Secretariat needs the CEO to execute important tasks. The absence of a CEO has forced GECOM to suspend the distribution of identification cards as the CEO's signature is needed on them. For the newsroom, Kurt Campbell.